Watch that up.
No, you're not even hurt.
That's why you just need a speaker over there. Just
No,
make
I don't need no
comments.
speaker. I need a
A microphone to make comments to it.
The holidays were kind of boring. Hard to get through.
right there.
And my daughter wasn't here very long, but so I drank a lot.
$80. Who is this guy?
Got through it.
$80.
Yeah,
So in Colombia,
I did some work.
Okay,
I've
cross
been working
Bolivia.
out. I'm still working out at least twice a week.
Oh, Joe, Colombia.
wasn't that good from Quantum? What? The Steve Harvey gift with the legs crossed.
Oh yeah. So in Colombia.
She's a singer, so she was
That
flying
guy.
to sing in Boston, Massachusetts. She flew to Christmas Day.
He started every conversation with that. That's what it is.
My ex went to a memorial
So
It's time to
in
make shit up.
Colombia.
in my so yeah.
It's time to make shit up.
But
That's what he do.
peaceful.
Now you make shit in. Put my damn glass. Was Kareem up here last night? Was Kareem up here last night?
No. I didn't see him.
No, he was here yesterday.
He was?
He was here yesterday.
Was I gone?
What have you been
Or was
up to?
that
Did you travel?
Friday? Might have been Friday.
Friday.
I think it was Friday.
My mom, she got here like
I think it was Friday.
the weekend before Christmas.
Yeah, yesterday was just
Kicked with her.
yeah, she wasn't here. It was Friday.
Hanging out with
Did Hank come up with Friday?
Yeah. So Hank was here yesterday watching the game with us.
Oh, y'all watched it outside or?
No,
Oh, they got TV back there?
no, we was using microphone. It's Hank was watching. No, it was Friday. Hank was watching the college football game Friday.
Yeah, we are.
Chicago comeback.
I started watching this TV show called Palm Royale, and it's got Kristen Wiig from Saturday Night Live in it.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of great sarcastic women, and the dialogue is
So you got another
amazing.
week off?
I hate to
Go back
ruin it for
tomorrow.
you, and it won't be as funny to you, but like
It's
there's this one
14
scene.
days?
And it's the woman who was in Hacks,
Back
the
tomorrow.
tall woman who was on Designing Women years ago, but she comes in and she's like, "What are you doing? Crouched there like a cotton Pomeranian." It was great.
I guess that would be a good time to start. Oh, yeah, y'all done finished your Cisco? You done finished?
He said he got plenty.
what?
You finished your drink already?
I finished that drink. I didn't finish drinking. I didn't. No, I was pouring her one. I poured her drink.
I still have some, yeah.
Oh, I said, I'm still.
Where'd you get that stick from? You ordered that from mom?
Yeah,
Or that
no,
cigar
that's why I
factory?
closed this so I could put this there. But then I was like, well, this is a
Yeah,
better
they're
place.
the perfect size.
But I just, when I came up here Thursday, I think I'd had this case over at his house. It was still in my trunk since New Year's Eve. It was sticky stuff all over it.
Oh, you left it over there?
No, it was just, people kept bumping into the table and stuff spilling on it.
So wait a minute, hold on. Didn't you bring that one the last time you was up here with the Balvinis?
Yeah. But it'd been sitting in my trunk since then, because I was in my truck and I was running around.
He had brought some Balvinis up here. And
18 and 15. This had not come to the U.S. yet.
didn't open not a one of them.
I saw something you sent where you and Liz was talking.
Huh?
Liz?
Yeah. We did the this week's favorite.
Okay.
So she picked the intemperance.
Yeah.
So we smoked it and talked about it a little bit.
She was grown too.
Oh, yes.
She was supposed to sit right there. She was just in it. I was like,
Oh no, that would, had my camera not died, that would have been a full length good episode.
oh.
That would have been good. Wait a minute, you smoking the David Street?
You gave me this on New Year's Eve.
Hey, can't go wrong with the
Hey, you
weekly
don't
favorite.
remember, do you?
Can't go wrong with the weekly favorite.
David Street.
That's the weekly
So
favorite.
Sean, you have like a podcast, or you do a weekly thing about cigars?
Yeah, we're on it.
We're on it right now.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that? That's cool.
What's today?
Oh, week.
The New Year's
What is
Eve
today?
idea. I think that's awesome.
No, I used to do just cocktails, and then I expanded to cigars and restaurants and hospitality.
Okay.
Really deep under hospitality.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to get more women involved. I'd like to have more women. And I can
We don't want to mess it up now.
Oh, Lord.
You got all you can handle.
We just get started. We don't want to like that. Who is he? He gonna be the most hated one. I can't stand it.
Now, that's fine.
say.
This is how much you can stand it when I meet your dog.
As long as I see what's going up. I don't know. I feel like Sharice, she's in it. Liz.
And
Claudette?
they were in the longer version of it?
No. I'm talking about like as far as like smoking cigars.
I think I met Sharice last night. Yeah.
Cerise.
Caravana was.
Yeah, Carabati. Well, she wasn't here when I was here.
She's talking about the group.
Like the group though.
There was another white lady. We all thought that was funny because I asked Carrie, I said, "Who's the other white lady?" And she said, "Just do this." And so she yelled.
Brittany.
She did say, "Hey guys."
Was it Brittany? She was tall.
She's kind of masculine looking.
No, that wasn't Brittany.
Older. No, her husband's a vet. Her husband's not a real tall man.
What was this?
And,
Was he tall or short?
Short. What did I say?
Oh, you talking about
Sure.
Oh, he drove the Corvette.
this one?
And
Yeah.
Martin Melinda.
yes, I think. No, her name was Teresa.
They come
Teresa,
here?
but I thought his name was Mark.
They come here?
They were
Now we starting drama. Now we just
Yeah.
making
Never
shit up.
shit up.
Teresa, another lady.
That's probably a random individual that you probably come through. There's so many people come through.
Yeah.
Well, so many people come in and we just welcome them in. You know, you don't know who's initiated. Like Joseph is not initiated,
Joseph would never be a mission.
but he's in the group. I don't know.
He's like the mascot that won't go away.
I've met Joseph, but I haven't seen him in a long time.
That's a piece of garbage.
Really?
You can keep that in.
Okay.
Don't take that out.
Please do. We want no trouble.
No, I want everybody commenting and subscribing.
Now, Cisco,
Yeah, you need to
better
tell me.
known as
you need to tell me how to
Pinky.
follow. How do I follow? How do I find you?
With Sean A. Mason.
Say again, please.
With Sean A. Mason.
Which?
With.
Yeah, he's a witch.
Wit.
With.
Wit.
Uh-huh. No, W-I-T-H.
Witch.
Sean A. Mason, S-H-A-U-N, all one word, on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Sean A. Mason.
Yeah.
B-A-S-S-I-N?
M-A-S-O-N. The A stands for ass.
Sam. Shitty asshole. Me.
Not me.
What makes
Sean A. B-A-S?
No, Mason.
Mason.
you know what I drive?
He had that kid on it.
Thank
I'm a millionaire. You're a peasant.
Oh, Lord.
They say all that.
Not that time.
Well, I did something wrong because I got
What
an
kind of light
handicap
action was that?
So what?
What kind of light action was that?
I don't know.
Yeah, type it over.
Okay, all right.
I've been sipping already.
It brought up me as a realtor.
Yeah, I did.
Sean that sells houses.
That's your other life.
It brings up my. No. Okay.
Jack all trades. You got your real estate license?
You got it. I guess so. I got real estate. I'm on YouTube. I'm on everything. Look me up. With Sean A. Mason.
Sunday, Bishop Barnes.
Maybe I should.
Sunday and Bishop Arts. Here I am. I'm a subscribe you.
Thank you. Thank
You are subscribed.
I'm good. Good. I'm happy.
That's my channel.
You see,
Yeah.
slick ass.
Gotta get you subscribed.
I know you see.
Man.
2026, the second weekend in 2026.
Second weekend, we blowing stuff up. Taking
Oh,
over stuff.
no, we're not blowing stuff up. Listen, watch what you say, man.
Speak for yourself.
The United States is.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not.
it's crazy. I made myself read about the Renee Good that was shot in Minneapolis by ICE.
Oh,
Let me
in
ask you-
the-
let me
in
ask
the
you
red
It was
Honda.
upsetting.
Let me ask you a question. I'm not even playing devil's advocate. So, if you're in a situation, you're an officer, ISIS, whatever, and somebody's approaching you to seem like they're about to run you over, so
Well, he had been dragged.
not making, making excuses. So, and this thing is, his mind is will come across as self-defense, right?
Yeah.
Because when I look at the video, because they had different angles of the video.
Yeah, I haven't watched the video.
Oh yeah.
But they had timestamps. I read it on Wikipedia.
Right.
So
And it was a good outline.
I watched the video that the bystander took, and there also was an officer. The officer that shot her was also doing a video.
Well, they have body
Because
cams,
when he,
right?
no, ICE officers, they don't have body cams.
They don't.
Because they're not actual.
They're not actual. They don't have to wear those.
So what was their approach about?
So-
Why did they approach it?
Well, I guess
It said her
I'm not
car-
going to get into
her car
knowing
was
what the approach was
diagonal.
about, but they say that she was blocking
Yeah.
them from getting through. But there was already an ICE vehicle on the other side of her, and then one that zoomed by her. And I guess one of the vehicles, they got frustrated, so they got out and they approached her. I guess probably to tell her to move, but she wouldn't move, so that's when they asked her to get out of the car. Don't quote me on that. Go watch the video, make your own judgment.
Daryl would know better. He can explain.
But I watched the cell phone footage of the guy that shot her. And from that cell phone footage that he had, because he's filming it too, when she starts going for it, he actually drops the phone and says, "Whoa," and that's when he shoots her. So I'm guessing his PTSD must have kicked in.
So my
When he
question
did
to
that.
that is, if the window is down, of course you have two options. You have a taser and you have a gun. If this individual, if you that close,
No,
you
so-
don't need, you could have tased the individual, not just to take a light.
The
and shoot
officer
him.
that shot, the officer that shot her was in the front of the vehicle.
He's in front of the
There was
windshield.
another officer that was at the window
Yeah,
asking her
he was
to
in
get
front
out of the
windshield.
car.
He was in front of the windshield.
Okay.
So when he asked her to get out the car, that's when she pulled forward. I guess she didn't see that other one, ICE agent right there.
Do you think she was going towards the hit him?
She wasn't going towards him. She was trying to get out of the area,
that's
and
why
she
I
didn't
said
see
She
him.
did hit him.
It was a misunderstanding on all
One
parts.
report says she did hit him.
Yes.
She didn't know he was there, and then I'm not on his side. I'm
No,
not
no,
on
no,
anybody's
no,
side.
you're not.
But from the footage, from what I'm guessing is his PTSD kicked in because he saw the car coming full speed out because he dropped the phone, and that's when I don't know if he was trying to pick up the phone, but he just went for his gun at that point.
That's automatically. I mean, in any law enforcement, that's what they're gonna
He's
think.
not law enforcement.
Well, they are.
No, they're not.
I mean,
They're not law
They're
enforcement.
not law enforcement, but they-
Well,
They
They
have
have
no
that
training.
same kind of role.
I feel like
why do you
Those
say
ICE
they don't have any training?
Those ICE agents.
hold on.
January 6th, man.
But hold on. I feel like before Trump
I'm
got
gonna be an ICE
before Trump got
agent
in office,
next week. They just.
I feel like they were actually pursuing criminals that were
Yeah,
illegal.
they were.
But
So
what-
they probably seen all kinds of
They
stuff.
have. I mean, they have to go through a basic train of, okay, for like restraining, you have to go through a form of training.
Now, ICE, they were just offered $50,000 a month.
That's
Sign
what-
up to
but
ICE.
but that
They
guy
with
still
no
have to go
training.
through a process. You can look
That's
out
with no training.
But that guy had been on the force for 10 years.
10 years. So
10 years. He had 10 years of experience.
that's what I'm saying.
And then that previous year, he had been
That
struck
guy-
and dragged by a car.
that
That guy that shot
individual,
him.
yeah.
He had been struck and dragged by a car.
And that was my next question, like, what did he have PTSD from? 'Cause I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's why I said Daryl didn't.
That's why they
didn't-
emphasize 10 years, because they let you know that we're really going to support him, because they're going to it's going to come down to self-defense.
Yeah, but that's why, like, when they shoot somebody, they give them time off because they go through stuff to
Yeah.
get it out of your system before
Yeah.
you come back out and take that situation to the next situation.
You know what?
And take it out on somebody else.
I'll say this. You can protest peacefully. I get it. You don't like ICE agents. You don't support this agenda. I think J.D. Vance tried to calm down the rhetoric before he riled it back up. What he said is hey, you can not like the policy, but these guys are doing what the law says. If you don't like the law, vote these guys out. Or protest against the administration. Don't put the officers that are just doing their job in harm's way. More importantly, don't put yourself in harm's way.
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question. And I want you to look it up. If you're in that type of profession and you're dealing with the public you have to be properly trained. Because you got to have a defense against that. You got to be, in any enforcement like that, you got to be trained. So you saying that they're not trained? You saying they're not trained? They
You know
have to
what-
be
what's
trained.
They had an age limit too,
Oh, man.
and that's gone down too.
Daryl.
But I'm saying, you said that they're not trained. You have to be trained
Here,
You have to be trained.
Why you're not supposed to have masks on unless Halloween? Or like when the DA whole race and stuff, they don't have masks on 24 hours. They're off. You're not supposed to be masked up.
But they're not police.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
They're federal.
So would you say constables? I mean, they're not officers, but they're probably trained to de-escalate anything for a situation
Yeah,
that
because they deal with evictions and you don't know what
That's
you're
what I'm
gonna
saying. So you
back.
have to be trained, properly
I thought
trained.
you
You know
had to
what
be
I'm
a police
saying?
officer first before you can become a constable.
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
Not true.
I said I thought.
No, experience, because there was a guy here, years, I won't even put his name on account, but he was never in the law enforcement, but he was over in the constables. Because back here in a while back, they was able to give tickets, and they cut that out. They could stop you. They could stop you. The constables. Yeah, they could stop you and give you a ticket, but they cut that out.
I don't know. I thought it was marshal.
No, constables. I forget, he don't have to be in the, because one is for, hey, Mark, I know you're not on the camera, but what year was that when the constables could stop you and give you tickets?
I'm zooming in on facial.
You don't have to come in the camera, but I know he knows. I'm not going to say the name because a lot of people know who these guys are. You don't have to get on camera. What year was that when the constables was able to stop and give you tickets? That was you about 4, 5, 6 years ago? You remember when the constables could stop and give you tickets, but they cut it out? Yeah. Because we know a couple of guys as constables. We're not gonna say their name, but they had to go through training. Because if you're approaching somebody at a car, you don't know what they might have in their car. You have to be properly trained. So that's why I really believe, and I want to look it up because I haven't looked it up. I believe ICE officers are trained. They have to go through some kind of training.
And you're not dealing with. I feel like they do have to be trained because you're not dealing with U.S. citizens.
That's what I'm saying.
You're dealing with foreign nationals.
You might be dealing with cartel. You might be dealing with anything, and you approaching them. We're not trained. Man, I'm finna put this.
You're dealing with people who don't want to.
That's like with me and Daryl on the ice force, and we walk around with guns and a badge.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know for a fact, but I'm gonna look it up. I mean, because we can look it up. I'm quite sure they're trained. Because I know I would not be out there when I'm being properly trained, and I'm going up to you, and I don't know who you are.
I'm gonna be the driver.
Well, the reason I said that is because there's been I've seen dudes.
What's up, baby?
I got my granddaughter with me.
Okay.
What's up, baby?
You better go down there in the hunkies.
Okay. What's up?
Trinity, say hi.
How you doing?
It's $80.
Davis and his man, $80 a day.
I'll be back.
That's something new. I don't know. I mean, I'm not worried. I'm not going against what you said.
No, I
Oh, yeah, it was this guy that was on YouTube. He was saying that that's how I know about the 50,000 sign-on bonus. He was like, well, hey, we don't like ICE. They were like, we should just sign up to join ICE so we can get the 50,000 bonus and quit.
Well, they do the same thing in Dallas, in the police department. They give you bonuses. In the fire department, they give you bonuses. But in any profession like that, you have to go through a proper training. You have to.
Probably sign something that says.
Of course, a certification, even to have a gun, you have to go through.
Yeah.
You probably have to work.
Yeah, you probably got to be there for a certain amount of
Yes.
Fast, man.
I don't know if it's an academy like the police academy, but you're gonna have to go through some kind of proper,
Hey, I'm pretty sure social media investigators, they'll figure it out, put it in the comment section. I'll probably get some dislikes on this video, but that's okay.
But you didn't say anything against
Sorry, I started.
because
I'm either against it, or I feel like it is some illegals here that need to go. But I also feel like some have paid a lot to society that we should review their case.
most definitely,
If they're not causing any trauma or issues, I mean, they want a better life. Even living in America, there's a lot of us that's been over here and shit. Been over all our life and still don't want to
but I'll
have a
tell you
better life.
this.
I'm not mad at it.
I may not like the policy, but I sure ain't gonna go and protest and block no cause with no agents in it. I ain't doing that. I like my life too much. I got my own stuff going on. I'd get pulled over for expired registration and deal with that. I'm not dealing with that all. voluntarily.
And one of the key things is you don't know who they're there to arrest in the first place, to detain in the first place. They can go after somebody who's trafficking kids, who got a rap sheet that's longer from the register to where we're sitting there. Just you don't know. So when you interfering, you don't know who they get. You're just putting yourself in that,
Put yourself in a situation.
put yourself in a situation.
My thing is, you got too much time on your hand. If you can figure out where they gonna be at, and be there and block, and you got too much time on your hand, what do you do
See,
for
you
work?
put yourself in a situation.
They
You
sent
put yourself in a
2,000 agents to Minneapolis.
Yes.
2,000.
Because I'm quite sure their mindset is the same way with any law enforcement said, I want to get back home to my family. I just want to get home.
I just want to do my
I'm
job.
just doing a job.
That's what
I
I'm
see a
saying.
name on a piece of paper.
I'm just
with
doing
an
a job.
address.
It is not
They
being
told
in
me to
agreement
get 'em,
or
we going to
disagreeing.
get 'em.
That's every day. When a person get up to go to work, your ultimate goal is to make it back
Make
home.
it back home.
Because anything can occur, happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm asking.
And when you got a partner, your job is to make sure your partner get home.
Yeah.
And their job is to make sure you get home.
That's what Caravana said. She was just like, one word, comply. And it sounds like the woman's partner kind of escalated things.
Yeah, they released the other video.
I didn't want to touch on that, but
They released the other video today. She went, so the officer, the ICE agent who did the shooting, who had his phone. So on his side, he had his phone up. You see her wife walking up to the passenger door, pulling on it.
she was outside the car, right?
When she realized she couldn't get in the car because it was locked, she told her, drive, drive, drive.
She told her to drive.
She told her to
See, I
drive.
didn't see that.
That's the part they didn't release the first day. That came out today.
Is that facts?
She told,
Is that facts?
yeah, it's facts. It's on the video. It's everywhere. She told her wife,
Just let them people.
because
do
she
their
pulled
job.
on the handle to get in with her. And once, I guess she was panicking, she didn't know what to do. Her car won't move at that point. So she reversed it, but it wasn't moving. And she pulled on the handle to let her get in.
Is this the woman that was yelling at the officer?
Yes,
That's
the
the
same
one
That
one.
was yelling at her? So why was she
Same one.
outside of the car?
I didn't know she was outside the car.
Why are they
I saw
blocking the
her.
street?
So she ran up to her car, and once she realized, she pulled the handle, and you still pulled the handle, and the door didn't open. Just drive.
You
That's
heard
what
her saying,
yeah, you
drive.
heard her saying it. You heard her
What
saying
you
it.
should have heard
So
was
she threw it
comply.
into drive.
Get out
She
the car.
threw it into drive. and
Talk
that's
to the
what happened.
officer.
Get out the car.
Because
Just
okay,
context.
I'll say
Just
this.
context.
What if she wasn't trying to? Because it was snow or whatever on the ground, I believe. So it was icy roads. What if she was, just happened to slide that way? How about they say get out the car and explain, hey, my car got like this. I'm not trying to block you. I'm not trying to get in this at all. I really would like to get out of here. They probably would let you go.
Question.
I feel like it was inappropriately handled on both sides.
It was a combination of three things.
Both sides.
What it's
The
all about,
driver,
approach.
the wife,
Yeah,
and then the ICE agent.
The approach.
It's a combination of
Because
three
my thing is, there's another thing. I saw another car just go around.
Yeah,
There was an ICE vehicle went around.
Yeah.
Why you stop and why both y'all get out? But y'all both could have just when you saw that first one get around, all y'all could have just went around. At the end of that, no problem.
It could have been they wanted to control the. That's one of the key things.
But I didn't know when you say that she said drive.
She said it 3 times.
So
I didn't hear that.
automatically they gonna go into defense
The
mode.
clip came out
think you
today.
trying
That's what I was saying.
The clip came out today. They
They
finally released the one who did the shooting. They finally released his camera,
Drive,
and you see her telling her drive. When she realized she couldn't get in the car with her, she said drive.
Situation, man,
But
the
she
fact
wasn't
that
saying
this
run
man
over
now.
the cop.
Yeah, she was
That's what I'm saying,
saying
drive.
drive.
But you know what? And we also got to look into the background of all these. Some of them could be deployed in Afghanistan, Iraq. They could have done tours. So you don't know what kind of PSD they got.
I mean, if you know you got something wrong with you, you don't need to be doing what you're doing.
Yeah, but you would have in America, you wouldn't have nobody saying, you just drive.
But even
Or
if the
park
individual
them
was
in
in
full speed.
America,
Not
if
saying
someone
he
saying
didn't-
drive,
he didn't know.
even if it was a law enforcement and you're in front of that car, you automatically, your mind is gonna go into defense mode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
I'm
you
not
don't know
taking
what
no
their
side.
intention
You don't know
is.
what their intention
You don't know what their
is.
intention
Run
is.
me over. And my goal
Or
is,
just
if
get
I
away.
feel
You
like
don't
my
know.
life is in jeopardy, I'm going to go to my training, what I've been trained, which you have the option now of a gun or a taser. Now in that situation,
And he was
if
in
I
no
was
position
close
to do
to
a
that,
test because he was in a windshield. He was in a
The
windshield.
problem in these situations, though, is that the training
You
goes
wouldn't
out the
want
window
to
'cause
get
they're
out of the way
very
first?
emotional.
But
you.
your
I'm
mind
good.
But did you
I
go
might
into
would tell me to
defense.
get out of the way before I
But
get
you
there.
going into your mind. Your mindset is going into defense mode.
And you've already been hit and drugged by a car.
You should be up. You should be in somewhere where it's sunny. Like
You're not thinking like that because in your mind you thinking you trying to kill me.
But you know what? I feel like
I don't know. It can
The
go either
elected-
way
the
though. It can
elected
go either
officials-
way, though, bro. It can go either way.
I
That's
feel
why
like
I
the
say.
elected officials should have waited to hold comment until everything was released.
All the evidence was put on the
You know what? Hey, this is still an ongoing. It's still an ongoing investigation. We don't have a comment until we get all the facts
I
out.
totally
We're just urging everybody to stay calm.
Look, people love to
do
get
not-
ahead.
stand down.
Stand down.
People love to get ahead.
When I stand by, just stand down.
That's what that
But the
is.
Stand
first thing,
down.
regardless to whatever the wife or whatever husband or wife, I would have stayed in the car. We would have both got out the car at the same time to comply.
No, now when you get out, that's like a threat. That's
No,
like
it's
I'm
not
getting
a
out
threat.
to
If we're
attack.
having a
You
decent
could've
conversation, I'm
put
not
it
a
in
threat
park.
to you.
First of all, she should have never got out of
She
the car. 'cause
shouldn't
I
have.
would have saw that as,
Escalated
yo,
that-
whoa,
yes.
man, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Back in the car. Hold on, back in the car. We want y'all both to stay right there. We're calling in law enforcement to get y'all. I want y'all to stay right there while these other cars
you.
can go through. 'Cause we don't want any misunderstanding.
It could have been me and my son. It could have been me and D. Say, man, we gonna chill. Can we get out the car to talk to you? And that's what I tell even all my sons. Say,
Because even when you get pulled over to get a ticket, they don't want you to get out the
Well, you
That's-
don't get
that's
out the car,
Texas,
but you
though.
let your
Well,
hands
they,
be
hold on, hold on. They
That's
tell
Texas.
you to turn the car
They
off.
turn the car off and make
in
it visual.
Louisiana, they get out. Come on, get out. They'll tell you on the thing before they get out. They'll tell you to get out the car, so they can see you before they approach you. So like the cops here, they'll come up to the side of the
They
car.
say
looking
turn the
like
vehicle
this.
off
already
and
ready.
it's on. Yeah.
In
Already
Louisiana, they
fixed.
tell you to get out of the car.
Nah, because I just recently got pulled over and they got out, they tapped the back of the car, and he walked up, and
He tapped.
he tapped, you know.
Yeah, they put their fingerprint on your tail light.
Yeah,
So
So
they-
if you
well, he
shoot them
didn't-
and run and leave the scene, his fingerprint.
He ain't put no fingerprint, he put all 5 of them fingerprints.
What I'm telling you, that's what I'm
Tapped
saying.
it.
That's what they do.
But before he even tapped the car, my car was out. I just
So
turned
what
it
does
off.
that go back to? That's
what?
training. That's training. They do that. They're trained to do that. That's why I really believe that these individuals, when I saw the young lady outside of the car, the first question I asked, why is she outside the car talking to these
When I
individuals?
saw her, I thought she was just somebody from the sidewalk.
I did
walking
too.
up.
Maybe like a innocent
Like
young
a-
just
like a
walking
bicycle.
by.
Bystander.
No. When you watch the new footage, you can see that she was trying to antagonize him. Didn't want to hop out. Big bad, puffing
Why
her
are you
chest.
trying to attack?
And you know, and that's
You
something
know
that
what?
they're not going to try to.
Protests. This is what I don't understand about protests. I get a lot of people may disagree, but like the big protests that happen in downtown and all that. I'm like, what is shutting down the streets of downtown and y'all marching? What is that changing? What is that doing? It's not doing anything. Those elected officials are not in downtown.
Because you have the freedom and the right to do that.
You have the freedom and the right, but I feel like protest now is just all for show. Protest now is just for show. We want to show, or we want to be
It
outside.
comes back to this, right?
And we want to be
It comes
seen
back to this.
and
Everybody
supporting
wanna
the
be seen.
cause. It's like, yo, if you want to protest, protest by not spending your money. Protest by not going to work. Protest by staying at home. You know, that's protest. Get them where it hurt.
Like they used to do back in the day.
Yeah.
That's not her.
You protesting, you didn't ride the bus, you didn't do certain things.
I mean, and if you're going to protest, you're going to do a march, you need like millions of people marching to D.C. showing, hey, we are your constituents. We got everybody from all these states to march this far to come to where you work to tell you we do not support this.
Everybody have
But
a
they told them that quietly before they came. Then they came.
They told them that, you know what, and this is my thing. It'd be a difference if Trump, regardless of what you think about him or whatever, he said exactly what he was going to do. And he's doing it. And I get it is your right to protest, but it is not your right.
But when you say that, what is he doing? What did he say he was going to do?
He said he was going to, well, he may not be doing exactly what he said, but he's doing exactly. And again, it's all for show. What he's doing is for show. And he's protests, all for show.
What is
All
the
this
thing
stuff is
about the
true.
red line? And is it in Minneapolis? There's some statement about, like they're sending extra troops and there's some kind of red line. Like if anybody dares to start a protest in Minneapolis, is that a
to speak on something, I like to actually have the
Yeah, the
facts.
facts,
Because
yeah,
that's what I'm
facts.
saying. Even with the, I don't even
That's
know
wrong
if ICE is a
nowadays.
trainer. I'm quite sure that they are.
People
That's what I'm
rush.
saying. I don't have the facts on it.
People
A lot
rush
of
to
them
find the
not.
narrative.
Just
People
speak.
just get
I know
so
this for a
angry.
fact. You ain't even looked it up.
People
So
just-
I don't know.
Don't know what you're talking
That's what
about.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
It would seem like.
See, but you don't know what's going on. But
Gather the
you're not
gather
angry.
gather the black and
There's
white.
people that
Support
don't know
details that
what's
leads
going
to
on.
the
They're just so
facts.
mad, and they don't even know what they're mad about. They're just mad.
Because they're being told.
they've been told.
That's that hive mind mentality.
That's what media is for, man. Because that's my
To
me
control,
I don't
to
watch a lot of
create and
TV.
control the narrative.
Yeah, because it controls the narrative to make the behaviors respond.
Sometimes
a
the
certain
narrative
way.
create itself.
Yes.
They want to get on the front end of the narrative and correct the narrative.
I don't know. And you know what? My life is great, but I'm happy. I smoke my cigars. I drive up here. I have a job. I have a loving partner.
Finances.
I got a roof over my head. Why am I outside the street protesting? No, I'm not out the street protesting.
But you never know the situation. You know, some people, like you say, a lot of people just want to be involved in something or being seen. You know, because a lot of them, you protesting, but if you put it to the side of that way, you protesting. I'm just down to the march. Don't be
Yeah,
scared.
so you go back. Saw everybody else doing it.
I'll have water afterwards.
And then when opportunity presents itself for you to be at the table
To have a
see
voice.
to have a voice, you have nothing to say.
No, it's like you protest, you march up and down the street, and then it's okay. What do you want? Well, we don't know what we want. We just don't want this.
That's the time to speak. That's the time to speak. That's when your voice should be heard.
And I'm just like, no, sit down, organize, get it right, and
Then march.
then make your demands.
Yeah.
Because now you have
Then
more
get
leverage.
serious.
Okay, this is what we want, and we're gonna cause mayhem until we get it. Then the other side has a time. This is what they want.
Of course,
now. They're like
correct.
boycotting all the hotels that are under the Hilton.
Yeah, the
they're
Hilton,
all
Hampton,
umbrella.
all this stuff.
And they were outside the Hilton where the ICE agents were staying and making all the noise with the whistles and tubas and everything they were just out.
And that's a reason. Okay, that's a protest getting shit done.
Yeah.
But they
Get
had
tired in the
everything.
morning when you get
They had everything in order.
Yeah.
The reason why
Yeah,
you
you won't
protest
get
is
empty.
because without saying anything, without putting anything on your thing, a lot of times you have people that start things or organizations, but it's really not for the people. It's for you to be recognized. But like you say, when the opportunity presents itself for you to be able to speak and say you have nothing supporting details to support why are you protesting, why are you marching. It's all about you.
But you know what? I'll even say this. I'll bring up Black Lives Matter.
Well, I wasn't gonna say.
I'm bringing
That is not what I said.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I'm bringing that up too, but it's like, you know, I get the start of it, but it's like when I hear about, you know, they're buying houses and all this, and they're collecting money. What is that actually doing for the people?
You just said it. It's not doing anything for the people because it's not beneficial to the community or the people. It's just beneficial for
And
the
they said
individual.
that from day one, that's what she was doing.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like,
Here she is in
you
court
know
about
what? If you want to impact change, if you really want to impact change, you start it locally and you handle your community first, and you set the tone with your community. And if that is successful, then you take that campaign and you expand from there.
But what does it start with, little brother? Your motives have to truly be right. Honesty.
Honesty and integrity.
And this really has to be a purpose that you're really for the people,
Yeah.
not just for the recognition
not
and the
for you.
money.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about when you get a supporting system, a lot of time next thing you know, money's gonna be involved.
Yeah.
Then you getting all this money that's being taken up. But what changes are you making?
Yeah,
but-
That's why communities are not changing.
And I'm sure
You know,
when they started it, it wasn't about the money, but then some people get, if they never seen that type of money
Thank
come
you.
in, it blows.
Come
The
on,
message
man.
is gone. Yeah, the
They
message
don't know
is
what
gone.
to do.
The message is gone. The attention is
we
gone.
getting kind of discounted support.
Yeah.
These investors.
Good intents, but
And if your
And
money
I'm
mentally
dealing with
not
all of
right,
this over here. Let me take some of this. Put this
And you
over
know
here.
what?
Yeah.
It depends on who's giving you that money, because who's giving you that is like, hey,
control.
I'm gonna give you this money, but y'all need to tone down this rhetoric in this area. Tone it down.
That's
Don't worry about
powerful.
it, they good right
You knew what you just said?
Yep.
And it's a lot of people that really have the right motives that have been bought
Yeah.
due to the fact I need you to tone this down.
Yeah, tone us down.
Now you just said a mouthpiece. A lot of people have sold out due to the fact because they really they started out with the right motives.
Yeah.
But when the money came involved, I need you to calm down.
I mean,
You know. So
But that's everywhere. Even in the churches, hospital, anywhere you go.